A dark, interesting, but also very beautiful vampire Marcelina, her behavior and style clearly show her value. A self-care evil character can make friends with Jake and Finn, or mortals, but before it all began, there were many other things, such as relationship with the princess of the ball or her beautiful story with Simon. If I had to describe the character in one word, I would call her tragic. Very bad things happen around her, which she practically had no influence on, but she managed. Today the whole story of Marceline, the queen of the vampires. I invite you to watch. Love can be unjustified and very inaccurate, as was the case with the love story of Hunsun and Elise, the parents of our Maricha. We can speculate about their meeting that it was during the summoning of our Hunsun, i.e. someone summoned a demon and he met his beloved Elise when he had free time. Hunsun comes from the Nocosphere and can't leave his world like that. Elise was in love with her evil lover, and out of this love a little monster is born as Marcelina. Marcelina was born 7 years before the Mushroom War. There is a massacre on Earth, a war breaks out, Elise leaves because of the rays, and Marcelina is condemned to herself. But she meets Simon, with whom a daughter relationship began to develop. Dad. Maricha saw her dad in Simon, just the other way around, and you know he has his father who is a demon. But it is Simon who loves him as his own father. After a while Simon goes crazy, and when he completely went crazy, he left Marcija. Then Abadir comes along and you see who he really is. Marcelina learned from her mother to empathize with people. She did not want to murder them like her father. Human existence began to be important to her to protect people. She wants to destroy all vampires, which she succeeds in, but accidentally the vampire king bites her, which gives her immortality and eternal youth and sensitivity to light. Vampir spoke to the spinner Finn, who were known as the tribe of 2 loaves or something. Fascinated by playing the guitar, she gives concerts to which our steamy princess of rubber comes. These two beauties fall in love. Their love lasts until they go on an auxiliary expedition together to the Kingdom of Glass, and their KB shows that Marcelina is ego boost, and she has her stuff on her head and Marcelina sees these wicked thoughts, get a divorce. Then we have stories with Finn and Jake and Finn meet the vampire at their cabin and he tells them to get out. Then they find the caves and she tells them to get out too. What they become friends. Beautiful story. Shortly after Finn calls old Marcelina and she tentatively reconciles with him. They were quarrelsome because of the fries and Marcia felt resentment towards her father because of his lack of emotion and lack of understanding her. She thought that he did not love her. Father, wanting to improve relations with the multi-dressed vampire, goes to her concert and makes a mess, after which he asks about the children but does not know that she was the one from KB. Her love with KB was not so official. They still loved each other, but they didn't say it. It was about here's a song in which they were supposed to open the gate and KB understood Maricha's point of view, and I don't know, they love each other again. Well, such a strange relationship. In the last episode they kiss amazingly, and their relationship becomes official again. And they return to the realms of glass, where again the kidnapping dragon and their old disagreements are forgotten, and they completely give themselves over to their lesbian love, which would be beautiful if it wasn't for the fact that at that time the princess was giving Finn hope and taking advantage of him. Sad for Finn, however, he learned one thing in his life thanks to which he will find true love. This is Marcelina's former story. Here you have an episode with Hunsun, and in the middle you have a link to support me. Thanks for watching. Elo.